Okay, good morning. Welcome back here to the Bowls Queensland State Championship. By the Bowls Gold Coast Tweed Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Sunshine Coast Council and Coolum Beach Bowls Club. I'd like to thank Nick Fisher Real Estate, buy, sell, rent, who is the major sponsor of Bowls Queensland State Championships mixed pairs and our triples, which start on Thursday. We'd like to thank Nick Fisher and his team for their support. We'd like to thank the host club here at Coolum Beach Bowls Club for making their facilities available for these state championships, and thanks to the many other venues that are being used throughout the Sunshine Coast. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and all the volunteers for their support of this event. Bowls Queen. Morning, Wendy.
Good morning, Adam. How are you doing this morning?
Good, thanks.
Good games today?
Yeah, we're getting into the nitty-gritty now, back into the last 16.
Yeah,
and
getting to the pointy end.
Yeah.
At least they've got sunshine. A bit better than what we were planning yesterday.
Yeah, I just had a look down to the southeast and it's looking quite nice. So.
Yeah, it is. They're supposed to get some showers, but it's not until after play today, fingers crossed.
Yes. What a cracking match we've got here.
We do have some champions out there.
Rebecca Rixon and Jacob Nelson playing Tracy Foster and Matt Norrie.
Yep. Yeah, two talented young people there in young Rebecca Rixon and Jacob Nelson. Both champions in their own right. Young Rebecca, formerly a junior Queensland State player who now actually represents Malta. Recently brought home the gold medal for the under-25 indoor singles.
Fantastic.
And her skip's not too shabby either. He walked away with the singles champion last year down at Tweed Heads with Chloe. So both talented players in their own right. Young Matt and Tracy from Algester. Tracy also a former Queensland State player in the over 60s. So it should be a cracking game here this morning, Adam.
Should be. We're, as I said, we're into the nitty-gritty now.
We're getting closer to the pointy end.
Yeah.
This is where you'll see the cream come to the top.
Yes.
So looking across the green, there's quite a few state players, male and female, speckled through the final 16. So
yeah, I can see Kay Nelson walking down the same rink as Sean Baker now.
Sean Baker, and there's Bolivia.
Yes.
And the next rink, we've got Dean McWhinney and Lauren Schultz. We've got Jana, who's also been a former state player. Down on the lower one, we've got young Chloe Stewart down there, and Jeremy Henry and Maria Rigby, just to mention a few names. So
Dean Drummond and Christian Crocker.
Yeah, there's some good talent down there. Annie Russell, a former over 60s player there from Muzzy.
Yes, we just did that game. Annie Russell and Dean Drummond bowled very well.
Yeah.
To beat their Taunton Noosa opponents.
Yeah, so there's Wade Clayton there from Helensville. There's a very good mix of players down there.
Yep.
So some good results coming in, I'd say.
It's great to see everyone in their club shirts.
Yeah, it is, and it helps identify
Yep.
everybody, but that's how you're out there representing your club and yourself.
Okay. Rebecca Rixon on the mat.
So now Rebecca's got the white bowls. Jacob's got the two-tone green and black. Tracy's got two-tone blue and white. There's a good shot there from back.
Tracy Foster.
She wasn't happy with that one.
No, we're just that hand has been hanging out a little on the western end of the screen.
Yeah, I played on this one yesterday, and it was a challenge. Throw some rain in, and it even made it an extra challenge.
I'll bet.
Nice bowl here from Beck. Got a little bit of pace on it.
I think we're going to see the jack moving around a bit.
Yeah. Both of these skips are quite keen on their drives.
Yes.
And they're both effective.
Yeah, we'll see some aggression, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Tracy just falling short there. Very good morning, Wendy and Adam and Robbie, watching on the train heading to the Pelican's Nest. G'day, Joshy. How are you, mate?
Well, we've still got a few Pelicans in this event.
Yeah, we do. That was a great bowl there from Kane. Precision all the way. Oh, sorry, Jacob. Wrong one.
Yeah. Yep, I've made that mistake a few times.
Well, they're both good. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Matt's not far away, just under. Another very good delivery here from Jacob. Yeah, just a bit short on that too. Good morning, Amanda. Looking forward to this game. Yeah, it'll be a good game. Just a miss there. So first runs on the board there go to Rebecca and Jacob. I think it was just the one. Yeah. Yeah.
Rebecca and Jacob.
Yeah.
Okay, Matt right back.
Yeah, shorter end this time, Adam.
Yeah, shorted. What a short jack.
Becca's not far off here. Just a little bit quick. And the moisture from this morning's game would have dried out a bit, so the green should be running a bit freer now.
Yeah, they've, considering the rain we've had, they've been turning quite nicely.
Yeah. Good bowl here from Tracy. Just a little bit short. Becca will be just looking to come around that front one of Tracy's. She's in the area. Just a fraction long. Very good line though.
Yep.
Finished in a good home. Gives the skip something to work with. Tracy doesn't want to touch that jack. Yeah.
Yeah, so Tracy and Matt this morning defeated the Dowlings, 24-9, and Rebecca and Jacob defeated Marie and Now Gibbs, 15-10. So didn't have it all their own way.
No, they didn't. No. There were some close games down there. Some of the games this morning went down to the last end on about four games that I watched. Jacob coming in nicely here. If he could tuck it back to Rebecca's bowls, that's a very good bowl. That's just going to cut under that head there. Wait, was it? All right. Jacob's just taking this one out a little bit wider, which is often a good thing when you're trying to come into the head.
A little more direct
here.
A little
bit, I was just going to say, there's a little bit more weight on this one. He's very close. Oh, Yes,
Grabbed
it's got it, and it's a
finished
very good
on it.
spot there
Wow,
for
what
3.
a bowl.
Great bowl there from Matt. Very effective, straight to the catches.
Yep. There's no doubt we'll be seeing some jacks flying around.
I was just going to say, I don't think Jacob's going to leave that there somewhere.
No.
But he'll probably be looking to get back to put some cover in to give some possibilities if he does spit it out.
Yeah, we just saw the Dean Drummond and Annie Russell match.
Yeah.
See, they just didn't let their opponents get any more than a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, and that
just
makes the
defended
difference.
so well.
Yeah, and that's what you do when you're holding. The less options your opponent has got, the better.
Yeah.
And it does put the pressure on you. Beck's looking to come to this. She's just going to slice it out of the way. Opens it up.
Yeah, good positive weight.
She can see it now for a second. So Tracy really needs to get something else in there to take that shot away from them. A little bit wayward, but that's going to finish in a good spot though if
yes,
that jack does go back.
Right behind it.
The only back bowl at this stage.
Close to the mark.
This is very good. Sit the shot bowl. Well played. Taken one out.
Coming down on the same hand. This 2 is a good one.
Just a bit wide. If she can work off it though, not quite.
So at least 1 there. To
Definitely
Matt Norrie.
1 and a look, I'd say. So Tracy's front 1 and Beck's back 1 is, I'd say, a good measure.
Yeah.
Very controlled draw here from Jacob. Off. Oh!
There's hardly enough room for a bowl to go
I was just
through
going to say
there.
there's a hole there. Just. If it had worked off Beck, he could have probably popped it out the back. Well, they say holes for
Holes of bowls there.
Matt may be looking to put some cover in the front. Cover and a counter. Might be a little bit wide out there, I'd say. Oh.
Not anymore.
Works across. Oh. Might have taken Tracy's bowl out. Yeah, it's just, oh no, it's definitely 2, Beck just indicated.
Yeah. Controlled weight again.
Yeah. He seems to like this one. So if he comes off those inside, no, it's just held a little bit. Oh.
Got the job done.
And a toucher to boot. Weight's everything, isn't it?
It is. Gave himself a chance.
He did.
He was on the
played that well.
Professional side of the green there. Always moving towards the jack.
Yeah. So, interesting to see what Matt does here. That breeze is just picking up at the back there. He's just holding thought before he plays. You got to factor that wind in sometimes.
Close.
Very close.
Great bowl.
Good result. One to the Algester team there.
What a great end of bowls that was.
That was a fabulous end.
G'day, Millsy. Still raining at Airlie Beach. Well, it's quite pleasant here today at Coolum. G'day, Darren Christie. Congratulations on your victory with being part of the Gold Coast Tweed sides.
Yeah, what a mighty effort that was in that rotten weather on Saturday.
Yes.
G'day, Sue Bond. doesn't look quite as heavy as Saturday. I can tell you it's definitely not as heavy as Saturday. One in Troy Corbar.
Yeah, Troy enjoying his job with Bowls Australia.
Yeah, BA.
Doing a wonderful job.
Do we have to pay extra to Troy for saying it's an all-star commentary crew this morning?
No. Actually, Troy's not a bad commentator himself.
He's not a bad commentator. He's not a bad player either.
Yeah, no, he's into the pairs final at
Paradise
Point this year with the great Peter Thompson.
Oh, that'll be a cracking game.
Yeah.
Who's their opposition?
Their opposition, young Jaden Christie.
Oh, okay.
And young Alex Wild. So, young guns.
The young guns, eh?
Yeah.
Well, may the best team win. Good luck, Troy and partner.
Yeah. Great
nice
starter there from Rebecca Rixon.
Lovely line. Tracy was a bit wayward with her first one. See how she corrects. No, she's cut it again. There's a good chance here for Beck to put the pressure on and get another one in there.
So you playing in all the disciplines, Wendy?
I am.
Yeah.
I am, yeah. And it was nice to actually play the mixed pairs, first time in 5 years. So just due to work commitments and my BA commitment, BQ commitments, it was always a bit out of reach. But yeah, so young Kirk Brown and I just fell short in one game by 2 shots and had 2 wins. Yeah,
tough opponents.
We did in Serena and young Peter Leon Jr. Yeah. Serena played very well. We had a cracking game actually. It was 18 all going into the final, and they pipped us on the last end. And it was sad to see they got knocked out this morning. So
yes, that was very close.
They played very well yesterday too. Oh,
Matt
great bowl
Norrie.
there from Matt, and stayed with
Brilliant.
it. Lovely bowl. So I look at it this way, and I said that to Kirk. It was a good hit out for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah, it is.
3-game roll up.
It's very strong fields in all the disciplines.
They
if
are.
you get through your section, you're
doing
very well.
really well. Yeah, but that's what you like about state. Good competition. Let's see what Jacob's got here in return.
Great line, just a bit shy. Great to see the Maltese cross on Rebecca's bowls.
Yeah. It's a bit weird because I've known the Rixon girls, both Connie and Beck, since they were little tackers. They went through juniors with my kids many years ago. Now they're all grown up.
Yeah.
Shout out to Connie. She had her 28th birthday yesterday.
I started my bowls in Sydney at Belrose with the great Joe Saragosa, who is
the Maltese
coach and manager of
Maltese Falcon.
Yeah, the Maltese Falcon.
Oh, great bowl there from Jacob. Absolute precision to get through that. And a little toucher. And yes, Liza, I agree with you. Keep up the nice sun for Saturday. Don't want to play in the rain again. I'm hearing you. I went home with squelchy feet and a wet shirt and a wet back yesterday. Just dried out, and then down came another lot. I kept turning my back to the green because I had the card in my top pocket and I didn't want a wet card.
Tell you what, Jacob's bowl there. We're going to have a cracking match.
Oh, we are. It's a shame it's in the shadows there, but he's a resting toucher. Tracy's just a little quick through there. So Beck will be looking to finish behind Ed. Jacob's calling her there. The beauty is Jacob's bowl's a toucher, so if it does get moved and it goes with it,
still in play.
It's still in play.
Good bowl here from Rebecca here, out there in.
Very good bowl and a very good home.
Brilliant bowl.
Yep, hats off from Jacob up there.
Yeah, Jake, this afternoon we'll be showing the quarterfinals. This is the round of 16, so we have quarters this afternoon from about 2:15, I believe. And then tomorrow we'll have the semi and the final.
From 8 a.m.
8 a.m, early start tomorrow.
Early start tomorrow. it's not a bad spot for Beck's bowl to finish there. A little bit of front cover. And you might hear a bit more of me because Adam's busy eating his lunch. It's all right. Eat in peace.
I will.
Eat in peace.
It's a really good head.
It is, actually. It's another well set up head.
Not easy to get to it.
No, and it's sort of dangerous no matter what Matt plays here. It can...
Just trying to run onto his own bowl.
I think he is, coming in because it is sitting on the run. Just a little bit narrow. Looks like it's probably made it a bit harder, actually.
Yeah, it has.
He doesn't have a lot of options on, whereas Jacob can afford to actually, he's indicating to come through there. So he can pop that one back then to Rebecca's back bowl.
Playing good positive weight.
It's just a fraction wide. He doesn't like that one. But it's going to hit... Oh, that's Beck's bowl that went back as well. So,
Matt can't afford to move this back.
No. Look, I think he's only one down at the moment, but it's hard to see from this angle too. Matt's just trying to come around and sit that bowl of Rebecca's. Tell you what, he's very close. That's a very good bowl. So I'd say he's just the one down now.
Yeah, that was a great bowl. I think he resigned himself to the fact that he couldn't get shot.
Yeah. Jacob's not even going to play his last bowl. They're just going to take it. Too much danger there. So another point to Rebecca and Jacob. So that's 2-1. Just the one. Yep.
To Rebecca and Jacob.
Yep. So Beck's gone for that shorter length again. I think she wanted it to go a bit further. It's a nice start here from Beck. Weight's very good, just ducking under, and that breeze is just pulling that bowl up further across there. It's quite strong now. Tracy's playing the other hand, being a lefty. And again, that wind has dragged her bowl out as well. So you've got to sort of start to think about factoring that in. Weight was very good as well.
Yep.
So now let's see who corrects best after this.
The wind pushing from right of screen to left.
Absolutely. And it's not a little puff, it's quite a good... good breeze.
Yeah, it is. Good
bit of a stiff breeze.
20 to 25k.
Yeah. Beck's coming in. She's adjusted well. Just a fraction heavy, but good correction with the line. Let's see how Tracy corrects on her delivery.
Yeah,
that's a better correction. It's also just hung out a bit there. She can get onto her own bowl though. That will be the shot.
Where are you playing your triples, Wendy?
I think I'm back here.
Okay, cool.
Sunny Coolum. It's either that or Maroochydore. Either way, it's not Mooloolaba, I know that.
I'm going. I've got triples at the Waves, Caloundra.
Yep.
And then I'm at Woombai for the rest of them.
Oh, that'll be good.
Nice little club there in the hinterland.
Yeah, it is. Actually, you've just made me think I don't know where I am playing.
It is important to turn up to the right club, Wendy.
It is. I better check.
And it's happened before too.
I personally haven't done it, but I have heard of people doing it. Let's have a look on my calendar here Thursday. No, I'm at Maroochydore. I'm back up here, I know, for something else up here. Fours on at Coolum. Okay. Yeah, so I got my singles and triples at Maroochydore.
Okay. Yeah. So good bowls there from both Jacob and Matt.
Yeah. Jacob's just looking to get another one in there. He looks like he's holding one from here. In the area, just sort of come back, just held out a little bit. Finished in a good spot though. Oh, and it fell over. It's an interesting game over there with the other Nelson.
Yes.
Young Kane and Bolivia against Sean Baker and Jenna Dominic. So that'll be a very good game too. Sorry? Yeah.
You can't see the chat.
Can't see on. Yeah, it is there, folks. So back to the girls. Let's see what they can come up with. Beck's factored that breeze in, but look at how strong it's blowing that bowl across. It's even blowing the camera around, Robbie. Beck's changed hands this time. Try and make the wind her friend. Up and over on Jacob. That's going to help. That's rolled it over. Skip's happy. Thumb went up.
Yep, rolled Jacob.
He did.
Over.
Yep, so they're definitely holding two there now. Tracy's a bit wide there. Also finished in a good home though. So let's see what Jacob's going to do with this one. They do have one there behind, and Matt's is the other bowl directly behind the head.
Close to the, they're just hanging out.
It's just holding out with that breeze. Oh, flopped it over.
Yeah, flopped his opponent's bowl over. May well be one to Tracy and Matt.
Yeah, that's Matt's bowl there, so. Going to play his backhand here, so he must be looking to just arrive on that bowl of Jacob's, or he's putting in cover. Looks like he may have put a cover bowl in. Sorry? Oh. Oh, sorry. No, the audio's still here. No, I'm just intently watching what they're going to do next.
That's an interesting
the shot.
End.
Yeah, it is. So it looks so. Matt's still holding one. They may take this. No, he's coming down to have a look.
Yeah, just a reminder, folks, if you do see those weird-looking links come up on your Facebook stream, just ignore those. It's nothing to do with the Gold Coast Tweed media team, All Bowls Queensland.
Yeah.
We've had a bit of spam coming in.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
Attempted scams, so Robbie's trying to remove all these.
Wouldn't you like these people to get real jobs? Have they got something better to do?
No, it's not that hard to be nice.
I actually woke up this morning to friend requests from people that I know I'm friends with on Facebook, and there was about 6 of them this morning. All fake accounts.
Fake,
Yeah. Righto, so Matt's watching this one intently. He's looking to arrive on Jacob's bowl. He's very close. What a shot. Great bowl there.
Well ridden too.
Potentially made a couple there, maybe even 3. Yeah. Tracy's taken out 2 there, and I think they'll be having a look for a 3rd.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was a great conversion there. Well played. Got to say the greenkeepers have done an amazing job considering the weather we've had the last couple of weeks. And apparently only 2 weeks ago they said the greens were all flooded with all that rain we had. So
we were here at 6 a.m. and the boys were already on the greens.
Yeah. Dedicated greenkeepers, they're the unsung heroes of bowls clubs, aren't they?
Yes. So that's a good end there.
That
Great bowl from Matt Norrie.
Yep.
Throw 2-3 now.
Yeah. Now, let's see what Tracy's going to do. Looks like she's going to go short as well. Taking the mat up a little bit. Yeah, Jacob's on the left, 2, and Matt's on the right for 3. Do we concur, Robbie? We're good? Carol Savage, I believe Peter and Delia got bundled out in the last game. They did play very well, though, I can say. They got beaten by a couple from, I believe it was Maroochydore. So, hope that helps. Troy Jamison. Your live stream's working perfectly, okay. Go Marucci from Toppy.
Lovely
bowl there from back. Good start. They did go down. It was a very good game, though. They were just unlucky on a few ends, but geez, they played well. Pistol was on fire, Carol. So Robbie's just getting the scores here for you. You got the straw. Yeah, they went down 18-12, Carol, to B. Swan and C. James. I think they were from Maroochydore, but don't quote me 100%. I think one of them had a Maroochydore shirt on. But it was a very good game. So on the crossover, it looks like Beck's holding 2 there. 2 very good bowls. Matt's bowl's tracking in. He's going on the wide side to bring it in that wind. It's a very good effort. Going to finish in a good home. That's what they say sometimes. Make wind your friend.
Yeah, sometimes
chuck it out.
It's easy to want to go the narrow line against it.
But sometimes that's the harder hand to play, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a fine line between finding that right line, whereas with the wind, throw it out, it will come back. Let's see if Matt can correct on his last. Oh, he's playing weight.
And
going early, just a little bit heavy.
Interesting tactic.
Yeah. Mind you, sometimes people like to do that, change it up early while you've got that second bowl. Yes. Give yourself a chance with your 3rd and 4th bowl. Jacob's hanging a little bit wide. I think he's putting in cover early. Yep. No, not quite there.
Not there. So just as they're changing over there, we've got on the bottom green down there today, we've got Rocco and Clayton playing McKibben and Stewart. Johnson and McGill playing Bryant and Greentree. Sutton and Crocker playing Russell and Drummond. Clark and Dobson playing Rigby and Henry.
Yeah, they played very well this morning against Timmy and Eileen Swanson. Very good game.
And Clark and Dobson defeated Cohen Litvin.
Yes, I know. That was a good game. I actually did watch that one. No, well deserved.
Yep.
Tracy just falling outside there. Rebecca will be looking to get another one in or behind here. Yep, she beats that bowl of Matt's at the back there.
Yeah, you got the spinnaker up now.
Not a bad bowl. Very good.
Lovely.
Jacob's happy with that. Looks like they're holding 3 and a look there. Tracy really needs to get something in the area. This one's tracking nicely.
Heading for the kitty.
Very good bowl there. Very
That'll
well played. That'll be the shot, I'd say. All right, so Jacob, the call was sit and stay, so... Very well point, just going to duck away.
Yeah, it just swings a lot on that hand.
It does, yeah, and with the breeze on that side, it's a bit more inclined when it's going quick to push it.
Yeah. So on this green, we've got Jana Dimmicks and Sean Baker.
Okay, I'll correct you. It's Jana Dominix. Jana.
Thank you. Jana Dominix. Sean Baker, I think I got that one right there.
You got that right.
Thanks, Randy.
Poor old Jana. People get her name wrong so many times.
Jana Dominix.
Yeah.
It's as it's spelt, really.
Yeah.
Little wide there, Matt.
I've heard her called Jana and Jana. She said she just rolls her eyes. Jana.
Yeah. What a pretty name it is.
It is a pretty name.
Yeah. Hannah with a J.
Hannah with a J, that's right. Hence the reason, Jana.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, sorry, back
Dominix
to
and Baker are playing Milrick and Kane Nelson. That's going to
be a cracking game. I was just looking over this. Someone's 6 and someone's 2, but I can't see. Robbie might have to get at his goggles for that one. Somebody's broken away there. There's a...
I think that's a...
Oh, it's an old scorer, is it? Yeah, okay, so...
Oh, not quite enough off that.
No, just through.
So, both leads...
We'll try and give some updated scores as we go through. If is that okay, Robbie? If you can...
Yeah, try to go around the grounds.
Around the grounds, that's the one.
Here we go.
Oh, Kane
took his own out.
Oh, he did too.
But I think he's still got second
Still
shot.
got a couple of seconds there. Just the one shot,
Matt's
though.
run out of bullets.
Yeah, so that'll another pick up for the old Jester crew, so that makes them 4-2. And we only played at 18 ends, I believe.
18 ends?
18
yes,
ends or
2.5
hours, whichever comes first. And yesterday I was surprised, actually, so many games did get their 18 ends in, even with the rain. So, again, the greens weren't that slow, which was good. Tracy's got that Matt length up again.
Yeah, if we can get a few days like this, they're going to be running lovely by the weekend.
Yeah. Well, I did have a look at the forecast for Thursday's triples. It's not looking pretty. 90% chance.
If ever you wanted a day to play at Mooloolaba.
Oh, no. that would be the day, even if it does run 21 seconds. That was a good start there from Trace.
Yeah, we called one of the women's sides days there at Mooloolaba, and the next day for Section 1 or Division 1 of the women's, they had to come down to Maroochy, and it was...
Oh, yeah, from one extreme to the other. But you know what? That's a good thing, Adam. If you can see players that can adjust to a surface, then you can see who is playing well and can adjust. I've seen so many people that literally go to water from one extreme to the other. Yeah. But actually the girls did pretty well from the Gold Coast adjusting.
They did very well.
But I recently played, not this year, last year, I had a girlfriend. I won't name names on air, but I've played with her quite a bit, and it was the first time I actually asked her to come to Mooloolaba. And she'd never played there before. And she said after the game, Wendy, I love you and I'd play with you in anything, but please don't ask me back to play on this again.
No.
And that said player was actually in the Gold Coast sides this year.
I've never played on Mooloolaba, but it did remind me of the old Pine Rivers.
It very similar. Yeah. And the top green actually runs 2 seconds quicker. So it's, baptism of fire if you've ever played on it. Well, so anyone playing there overstates, prepare yourself.
Some of the women from Western Queensland and far North Queensland, they have never played on anything like it.
Yeah, so as I said, baptism of fire.
Yep.
I was talking to one lady, she said, this rink could drive you to drink.
Yes.
So, no, it's all part of the game, isn't it? Good experience. And Maddie's just finishing behind there. And Beck's holding shot as we speak.
Yes, Patricia, this stream is also on YouTube. For Bowls Queensland or Gold Coast-Tweed on YouTube.
Message there from Jenny to Anne-Marie and Alex from the Pirates. Yes, they're holding their own over there. It's 4-4 at the moment, and they're against Jeremy Henry and Maria Rigby. So they played very well this morning too. And I'll be a little bit biased there from my home club, so go the Pirates.
Go the Pirates. Matt.
The last one standing. Knowlesy and Justin Knight got knocked out this morning, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, we've got quite a few clubs represented.
Oh, look, it's great to see. And there's a lot of mixed clubs too, which is good. But there's also a lot of teammates, which is good too. Nice bowl of Jacob's coming in here. Yes. Oh, weight was beautiful.
3 good shots there to team Rixon and Nelson.
Yep. So I'd be interested to see if they're going to play onto it or see if they can draw under Tracy's there and sit in front, because that'll make it harder to get there. Jacob's given a few directions there.
Yep, it's a positive draw up onto his last bowl or around it.
Yeah. So you're playing in everything, Adam?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Playing at triples on Thursday at Marucci.
Are you match fit to last 12 days, potentially?
Yeah, I am. I think I might have time to have a little roll a few ends down tomorrow afternoon after the final here.
That's good. Look at that, Tracy's playing onto it, sit and stay. Very well played. That's a great bowl.
Robbie's tipping me to be back in the commentator's seat first thing the day after the sectionals.
Oh, I keep, because Brian said to me today, "Did you do that?" I said, "Well, make the most of it because I don't plan to do any more during states." Now, I must admit, I was lucky. 2 years ago up here, I did okay. I was so confident after coming back on holidays, hadn't had a bowl in my hand for 6 weeks, that I wasn't going to book accommodation because I thought I'd be going home, and I got through in everything to finals. So walked away with a gold, a silver, and 2 bronze. And I thought, no wonder I'm tired. And the drive up and down every day was nearly killing me.
Oh, that's a lot of bowls.
It was a lot of bowls, mate. It was. But anyway, that was a fantastic experience. So I enjoyed it. Beck's also going to play a little bit of weight here. She'll be looking to sit Tracy's bowl through just a bit wide.
Nearly got back to it.
It's finishing in an okay spot, and she just hit Matt's bowl back. So let's see what the boys do.
Tracy Foster's holding on to shot there.
Tracy's holding a shot. Yeah, she comes through, played an absolute cracker there to sit Beck through and split up that 3. But the option is there for Jacob to do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
The thing is, he does want to slice onto that jack because it will spit it out. And the Algester crew have got 3 bowls here out on the side. So it needs to be a precision shot. Tracy's trying to direct it in. Not quite where they wanted it, but it's in the area. Oh, this looks a little bit tight for Jacob.
Looking for a dead draw onto Tracy's blue and white.
Even if he sort of sits Jacobs there at Jack High to tickle behind, it's still, this is in the area. He might be looking to split that front one. No, underneath. Weight was good.
Was very good.
Yeah. So they're actually looking to sit, according to that call from Beck, actually Jacob wants to play onto his own. Yeah.
No change.
That's another one there to the Algester crew, so they take the lead 5-2.
Third the way through. Yep.
Yep.
They're not mucking around there, but keeping up good pace.
Yep. Well, you have to do that in a time game.
Yeah.
It's respectful to your opposition to make sure you keep it moving along. Yeah. You want to make. There's nothing worse than winning a game and you've still got 2 or 3 ends to go.
No.
And fast game's a good game, as they say.
Yes, same in golf.
Yes.
Fast game's a good game.
Means you get back to the bar quicker, doesn't it? Or the 19th hole?
Yeah, I picked 2 very dangerous sports.
Do you know the frustrating part? The story's the same. You're chasing a little white ball.
Yeah, true. You are. Both got both sports.
And it's just as frustrating. Oh, Tracy's a bit tight with that one. She's got another one. Good morning, Mike. Watching from Wales. I never try and pronounce that because I don't get it right.
Aberystwyth.
That's the one, but I just say Wales. Oops, sorry. Yep. Is that better?
Yeah, Mike was watching yesterday too. Great bowl from Rebecca.
That way.
Good view there of the Maltese cross.
It's a beautiful bowl. Tracy's looking to come under and sit it, or just a fraction tight. Weight was good though.
Yep, good adjustment.
Righto, Beck will be looking to put another one in there. So Cam, tell us, where was it? A few months ago it was minus 40. Today it's plus 30 thunderstorms and 1 tornado warning near me. Where are you viewing from, Cam? Let us know.
Sounds like Venus.
Now, can I just confirm that one there, is that dodgy link you were talking about?
Yeah, that'll be a dodgy link, yep.
Can you block those ones on left? Can you block that one or report it or something? Oh, okay. In between Patricia's comment and Cam McKellar, it's about the third bottom. You got it? You got it. Okay, you're all over it, Robbie. No worries at all.
Jacob just under, lovely weight.
That's not a bad home there, because if they do play onto that front bowl of Beck's and sort of kick it out to the side,
that's the way it'll go.
And break up those 2 of the Algester bowls. Now Matt's coming in here. Be looking to sit that bowl of Rebecca's at the back. That's a very good bowl. Second shot.
Very good. More grass here.
It's a little bit more pace too, by the looks. Yeah. It's in a good home though. That's the best back at the moment. So an update over on the other Nelson Baker rink. It's 7-2 to Jana and Sean against Bolivia and Kane. And the next rink across, we've got Dean McWhinney. He looks to be up there 6-2. And what have we got? Can't see. Alan Howard and Pammy Rowe are down 4-0 at the moment to the Club Mooloolaba team. Can't quite see the names on that one. I'll have to get Robbie to zoom in on that one. I can't do the other green from here, folks, so sorry about that.
Good bowl there.
Sorry, Robbie?
Close here.
Oh, sorry, we're looking down the bottom, green, Matt. I just was going to give an update, but I couldn't see any names. I can see the scores, but I can't see names.
Oh.
Sorry, who was that? Yeah, that's 3-4. Clade Waiton,
Wade Clayton.
Sorry, against Chloe's 3-4. So Chloe's up by 1 there. And that's Annie McGill and... Yep, Annie McGill. So are they up or down? Annie is down 2-4. 2-4. And who's the skip playing against her? It says SNL. I'll just see if we get some names for you folks. Yep. That looks like Musgrave. That's, I think, is it? Okay, good. So Sutton Crocker, they're against Annie Russell and Dean Drummond. They're 5-1, is that the one? Can't see it, yeah. Well, that doesn't help us, does it? And then Maria Rigby and Jeremy Henry against A. Clark and A. Dobson. 4-6, so Jeremy and Henry are up there.
Yep.
That's a bit naughty, isn't it?
Yeah, Jacob trying to get back to the
just been in that
bowl.
One. Oh, great effort there. There's a gap.
Hole there.
There's a hole there.
So one
so
down
Matt's coming
now.
In having a look.
Matt,
so
yeah. Can he get out?
Looking what's on to make a number here.
Any movement on that front bowl is going to promote the jack towards the bowls on left of screen.
Yeah.
So,
as I said, they've got to be careful if they do kick it out here. It could also come straight back into Jacob's bowl there.
Yes.
And there's one of Beck's.
Yes.
So
if it goes a long way back, they could be as many as 3 or 4 down.
And if they slice it the other way, Beck's got a catcher there as well as Jake. No, I think that's Matt's bowl, but there's still one there breaking up that pair of mats. So the Dean McWhinney Max Evans rink is 6-3 to Dean McWhinney and Lauren Schultz. Kelly Gauntlet's just played a bomb. Oh, there's another one. This guy's working overtime. Yep. How would you pronounce that? Oryx? Oryx?
Look at the... it's not
Lulukati or something?
Not a bowl's name, we know.
Yeah. Do you get that one removed?
Okay, Jake trying to make 2.
He just needs a nice draw to beat that second bowl of Matt's. No, he's got a little bit under, I think. Yep. So it's one there to the Rixon Nelson crew.
Just on this rink, if you're a little wide, it stays out.
It does.
And once you get on that centre, near the centre line, it just goes. Yep. So Jacob just a little frustrated by what he's seeing there.
Wind's dropped off a little bit.
Jacob filling in the card there. We're getting rid of the cards down the track, I believe.
Yeah, I'm a little bit out on that one. We trialled it during a test against Victoria last year.
Yeah.
It's very distracting because the person playing second has to carry that round.
Yeah.
And there was phones coming in and out, falling out of pockets and being put on the bank. And
yeah.
I get it, but I think a manager or somebody sitting behind should do it, not the player.
No.
It's that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's very distracting for the player.
They brought it in golf, but the golfers have got a golf bag to put it in.
That's right. Yeah. But when you travelling in ladies' gear, and our Queensland uniform doesn't have pockets in the skirts. A few of the seconds, myself included, 2 years ago, we wore the men's shirt just so we could have a pocket.
Yeah.
You know? So, and then when you lean over,
out it goes.
Well, the girls from Victoria had the same problem.
Yeah.
They were putting them on the bank.
Someone lose one.
Yeah, one got damaged. So people may not be keen to use their own devices to be left in the sun or in the wet. So.
And at the end of the day,
yeah,
the card does the same job, really.
It does.
Doesn't give you
if
a
it
live
ain't broke,
scoring.
don't fix it. That's what I say. But anyway, that's not my decision to make, but that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
I do. Oh, look, I think for the players, carrying a card is a heck of a lot easier. Look, over at Australian Championships last year over in Perth when we played, like we were playing and they had a marker behind doing the scoreboard and the live stream update. That was brilliant. The onus wasn't on the players. No. That was brilliant.
Yeah, you got enough to think about, really.
Yeah, you do. And the fact that they did update the live scores for, family and friends at home, it was great. But the players didn't have to worry about it. No. So in that instance, I think it's brilliant.
Yes. So some good lead bowls there from both players. Advantage Rebecca Rixon. Is he here? No, he's
just
not.
A bit short. Two good bowls there from Trace and a cracker from Rebecca. So if Matt can play under there to sit Rebecca's bowl through, this will be a very good bowl.
Fine,
just under the weight was very good though.
Didn't swing till very late.
No, it didn't. It held for quite a while. Yeah. But that's where the breeze is holding that narrow side. And if it gets too big like this, it gets caught in the gust and is hanging out like it's doing for Jacob.
Good home.
Not a bad home though.
Very good home. This looks in the area too. Close here.
Very
Matt Norrie.
close. Oh, he's played this superb.
Brilliant.
Oh, unlucky. Couldn't have played it much better. No. The result just didn't go quite right.
It's in the open now.
Yeah.
So game on again. One shot
is.
to
just one to Beck out there. Yeah, that logo of the Maltese cross is very distinctive.
Yeah, it is. That's a beauty.
It's a good for a commentator's call.
It is. Yeah, we had one during the sides that was every shade of blue you can think of. It was very difficult.
Well, actually, yesterday on the rink next to us where we were playing, they all had white bowls. I thought, you don't see that very often.
No.
But I thought, geez, it takes you back to the days of all old black bowls. It was a skip's nightmare to remember which bowl was which.
And I think after a few ponies and late in the day, they didn't remember.
Oh, well played here. Oh, just hit.
I actually saw my grandfather's name on the honour boards there at Mooloolaba last week.
Did you?
President 1974-5.
Wow.
50 years ago.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
50 years. It's only a little while ago.
Yeah, I was a little whippersnapper.
Yeah, so was I.
Oh, Robbie was trying
for the All Blacks. Oh, well, you weren't even born. Oh, come on. I won't tell you how old I was by then, but yes, I was. I was not a toddler, let's put it that way. I am. I'm still on the right side of 60, but I'm on the wrong side of 50. Does that count? Oh, it's just a number, Robbie.
Yeah.
Just a number.
Oh.
Got a nice little rub there.
Yeah, it might have hung on there for shot.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it'd be a good look for shot. Oh, yeah, it could be.
Jacob's
the
one of the jack
Jacob's
high.
There, yeah.
Close.
Might still be one down, I think they just said. Well, the clouds rolled over a little bit. The sun's sort of hiding now.
Yeah, a bit of cloud cover.
Yeah, yesterday though you could see grey cloud roll in, down and come. Blue sky, sun had come out, then a rolling grey again.
It happened so quickly.
Oh, it did. We could actually hear it coming across the car park before it got to the green. We're all running for cover and trying to get our jackets and umbrellas. I think I just heard them say that Jacob's bowl is the shot bowl. So
okay, yeah, often the jack high one there.
Yeah, yeah.
This is in
There's
the area.
Still a good draw in there. It is, yeah, definitely in the ballpark. Here it comes. Oh, very close. Yeah, Josh, we just did an update around the grounds about an end ago, so we'll do another update after a couple more ends, just to see what's going on.
Jake Nelson, brilliant bowl. That makes
fabulous. 2. Perfect weight.
Yep.
Definitely 2 down now, and it's just fallen over. That's going to be a very hard bowl to get out.
They do have best back.
They do, but it is sort of off centre though, so if he hits it directly, the bowl will probably go with it, I'd say. But those 2 short bowls of Tracy is going to be very hard to get through.
Weight looks good.
It's a little bit wide. May come off his own bowl there. No. So that's 2 to Rebecca and Jacob.
Yeah, we're all tied up.
Yep, all tied up. 5 apiece after 8 ends.
I'll pass you over to him.
Okay, so Beck's taken this mat back. She's nearly T to T now, so it'll be interesting to see the change in length. Let's see who gets it first. So Beck's right on the tee here. It's nearly T to T. It's about a metre short of the tee at the other end. So
we've had an hour of play.
And we're back to square after 8 ends.
Only 10 shots in 8 ends. Very close.
Good quality game, I think that's called it.
Yep, no, I have to agree. And Rebecca's got a
she's played very well. I think she's been pretty solid up front this morning, the old Beck. Tracy sort of struggled a little bit to find a line and weight. Good track there, but good metre short.
Needs to hurry. And it is.
And what a great bowl.
Lovely
Stay
bowl.
with it. Take it back for 2.
Brilliant bowl.
Very well played. Great correction there from Rebecca.
See why she's having success at international level there, Wendy.
Yeah, she's going very well. And I've got to say, I'm happy to say she's going to be my lead in the AO4s. So if she keeps that form up, I'll be really happy.
You know what, you've done well there, Wendy.
Nice little pick up, eh? And that's a very good bowl there from Trace. Good correction on the last bowl. So
yeah, the AO just around the corner.
Yeah. So this is always a good lead-in for AO.
Yes.
Back on the sunny, from the sunny coast to the Gold Coast.
Yep.
I mean, we are very lucky here in Queensland. I'm a little bit biased, but I think we have some of the best playing conditions and greens anywhere in Australia.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a marvellous time these few months.
Oh, it's magic, yeah.
He doesn't think he's centred.
Yeah, it's just going to pull up, but... Oh.
Still open draw here for Matt.
It is, yeah. Can you come around that front one? A little bit wide. Here it comes. Weight was pretty good too. It's not a bad home. Weight was good.
Rebecca calling it to turn. Still there for Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Better line.
Yeah, he kind of likes this one. It's travelling well. Yeah, very good bowl.
He's bowling very well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Second shot, I'd say. Fine, I've got water. Thank you.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people on this morning from overseas. We've had Mary from Fife, of course. We've got Mike from Wales. We've had Canada, Philippines, USA, Algeria.
Wow. That's the beauty of this live streaming and the continued support we get.
Yes.
From these regular viewers.
Yeah.
I mean, it just shows you the quality of the live stream that the Gold Coast crew do. Well done to Robbie.
Yes, Robbie's...
It is second to none.
He works very hard.
He does. Very good. And it's great, you know, even for the... Look, and I know there'll be a lot of people watching that played yesterday. They got knocked out. They'll be putting their feet up and probably watching this on a device somewhere.
Yeah.
But we get such quality games to watch, you know. Very lucky.
Robbie even let me roll out a cable last night.
Ooh, you've been promoted.
Yeah, a lot of responsibility there.
I was just going to say, you
I didn't do it correctly.
Oh, okay.
You probably won't ask me again, but I did get the opportunity.
The thought was there, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Hired help's hard to find, Adam.
Rebecca,
and good help.
No, she hasn't sent this.
No, she walked off the mat away from that one. Tracy's still got an opportunity here. Tracy's put a fair bit of weight on this one. I'm not sure what she's playing to do there.
Might go all the way.
It's stayed on.
It has.
That's probably going to allow Matt a bit of option to play a bit of weight through the head.
Yeah, he's got
a good back ball
3
now.
seconds.
Yeah, he's got 3 seconds, and he's also now got the best back ball with Tracy. So I'm sure Jacob will be aiming to beat that bowl of Matt's there for a good second. It's a better track. Beck's directing. Yeah. That's a very good bowl there. Oh, weight was lovely again. Probably just short, but his weight was very good.
Yep.
Was heading in the right direction anyway.
All right, interesting to see what Matt plays. Teeing up for a backhand, so he might be having a go at this shot bowl. The blue and white onto the shot bowl.
Yeah, he's playing a bit of weight. This is what I thought he might do. Tracy's blocked our view there, folks.
This runs into Tracy's front bowl.
Might have to have a word to Tracy and tell her to be mindful of where she stands.
Now Jacob.
Jeez. Is he under it?
Might onto his own.
Yeah.
Is he hard enough?
No.
So
that's just the one.
Another opportunity here for Matt, just trying to flick that out.
Yeah. A bit more controlled this time. He's looking to probably just sit and stay.
Fine effort.
A little bit high.
Yeah.
Not a bad effort. So
1 to...
Just the one there to...
Rebecca and Jacob.
Yep.
They've regained the lead, 6-5.
Rightio. Just looking across the ring so I can see the Kane Nelson and Sean Baker is 7-all after 7. Dean McWhinney against Max Evans. Dean is up 11-3. Alan Howard... He's down. Who's the gentleman he's playing against? Sorry, I can't read the initials.
From Mooloolaba.
Yeah, from Mooloolaba. That rank, I think it is. No, next one. B. Swan and C. James. So they're up 4-3 over Alan and Pammy. Down on the lower one there. We'll get some updates shortly for that one. Another lovely start there from Rebecca. She's been very consistent. Perfect weight. Tracy's a little bit short there again. Good meter in front.
Yeah, well, Rebecca's been pretty.
She's been very consistent, yeah. Her first has been very, very solid, and the second seems to be more of a positional bowl. But look, here she comes again. Beautiful weight.
Yeah, I hope Joey Saragosa is watching this. Yeah. She's in fine form.
Look at that. Spot on with the weight. So Tracy just needs to sort of come around her front one there and either sit on Beck or come under it and take the jack. This is a better shot from Tracy. Very well played. Lovely bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, g'day, Chris. And congratulations on your victory with the Gold Coast Tweed team on the weekend in the sides.
Yeah, I happened to see a few of Chris's bowls go down. He played very well up front there. So congratulations to all the Gold Coast boys.
Yeah, Chris has won the...
He's doing very well down at the Dragon's Nest.
Yeah, he's won the Jindalee pairs with Matt Sargent.
Yeah.
And he's won, beat Dale McWhinney in the final of the singles at Burleigh.
I think you know what it is. He's out there doing drills with Stevie. He's actually improving his game. Is that right, Chris? Right. Doing drills never hurts.
Yeah, I am playing, but Robbie thinks I'll be back here first thing in the first game of the post-sectionals on the commentary.
He hasn't got much confidence and faith in you.
He's seen me play though, Wendy.
Well, at least he's out there having a go, Robbie.
Gotta have a go.
Jacob's playing this positively, and I tell you what, he's got a very good bowl here. What a shot. Brilliant. Perfect. And a toucher.
Gee, he was just spot on weight for that.
Oh, perfect. That's brought Beck's bowl back in, so they're holding two there, I think. Just sort of rolled Tracy's bowl around the outside of Rebecca's. So Matt will be looking probably to draw. He doesn't want to punch onto that bowl of Jacob's. Tell you what, he's played it very well here.
Isn't he? What?
Oh, just around it.
Great bowl.
Finished in a good home.
It has now. Now he can afford to run into it.
Yeah, he can. Yes. Well, Tracy can. He can direct Tracy to do the job. There you go. There's Speak of the Devil.
Yeah, good on you, Joe.
How are you, Joe?
How are you, mate?
She's going very well, young Beck.
Yep. Looks like you had a bit of fun over there in Aberdeen, Joe, and then I believe you popped into Valletta on the way home. You got the Bulls going all right in the Platinum Pennant down there?
I think Beck's putting in cover, yeah. Jacob's very happy with that bowl. Thumbs up from Skip. So if they do play weight, they've now got the best back. Tracy's a little bit wide there, but a lovely draw bowl.
Yeah, that's...
It's in the area. The weight was good. Just a fraction high as far as the...
Probably second shot.
Yeah. Can't see Matt standing in the way there. There you go. I was right, Adam. Coaching little Stevie or watching Stevie getting coached by someone else has actually really helped me. Yeah. Back to basics is sometimes all that's needed.
Yep. Yeah,
so true. So true, Chris. And look, you know, I still say there's nothing wrong with going out and training at least once or twice a week.
Yeah.
And if you can't learn something from every game you play, there's something wrong.
Yep. Oh, that's a good result.
Yeah.
It is just out, I believe, so still one of Jacob.
Jacob's bowl's just hanging on there. I'm sitting here watching Robbie pick off sesame seeds off his chicken. That's a talent, Robbie.
I know.
Are you allergic to them, are you?
I just don't know, like birdseed.
Don't like birdseed.
Do you like broccoli, Robbie?
No.
I like broccoli.
Yeah, I'm with you on that stuff. Alfalfa.
Yeah, it's not good. Nothing is good.
And there's nothing worse when you go to a restaurant and they put that on top of your eggs Benedict. It's like, if I wanted grass on top, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They charge an extra $1.50 for that too.
Yeah. Rocket? Oh, curry. Oh, parsley. Yeah, you're anti-parsley. Yeah, I know that. Up in Mackay, I had to go and order a dinner for Robbie. No green stuff, please.
No.
And they cut it that fine, it is hard to get rid of.
Well, you've learnt lesson today. You want hold the sesame seeds.
Oh, good effort there from Matt.
Okay, Jacob holding one. Dangerous.
Holding one, but it is dangerous. Yeah, that's a very good way to put it, Adam. So they're talking about coming across.
Looks like crocodile to me, not chicken.
If you batter anything, Adam, it can be whatever they tell you. Yeah, that's right.
So Jacob having a good look up here.
Come and have a good look at the head, yep. And when it's a close game like this, you really do have to think about your shots and your positional bowls.
Yes.
Because you don't want to drop a number.
Nope. And it's been so tight, this match.
Oh, it's been a very good game from both teams. Can't get out.
Okay, so he's assessed the head,
Looks like
made
he's
his
coming
decision.
on his backhand. I think he's trying to sit out to the side there.
Yeah, good call, Wendy. That's where it'll go. If it's
that's right. Yeah, it's
absolute precise bowl could get through here.
He's got a little bit of weight on this one. Oh,
it's done it.
Nah.
Great end of bowls.
Yep.
One
so
to
one
Rebecca
down
and
to
Jake.
Jacob. Yep. So they jump out 7-5 now after 10 ends.
So the Nelson boys are on a collision course for a semi-final matchup. Should they
both win?
Win this and win the quarter this afternoon.
Yeah.
But a lot of bowls before we get
there.
I
was just going to say there's a few bowls to come yet. Just looking over at Chloe versus Wade Clayton over there. Chloe's up 7-5 after 8 ends.
Yeah.
Someone's standing in the middle of the scoreboard there. I can't see that one.
Wade Clayton too's had a very good year.
He has, yeah, very good.
Brother of Kelsey Cottrell.
Yeah, he is. Those curls, they're amazing.
They are.
Girls would be jealous for those. Women pay big money for curls like that.
So Wade was part of the Helensvale team that
Crew
won
that went
our
down
Paradise Point fours in January. They also finished.
He went down to Barilla too.
Last week.
Yeah. No, he's had a very good 2025 season to start. Jeremy
he's
looks
still
like
he's still got a long way to go to be the best bowler in his family.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I think his sister holds that title quite well. Not to say it's not safe, but I think she holds it well. Yeah, just over there on Jeremy's rink, they've sort of broken away a bit there, 12-6 after 10 ends. So we're a little bit over halfway on that one. Another good lead up there from both the girls.
Yeah, great
not quite
leading.
a touch.
Tracy. Have you played a bit of bowls with Tracy, Wendy?
I've played against her more than I've played with her, just because she's always played for different districts or different clubs. We were dual skips in the first 40 to 59 at the New South Wales over 40 to 59 test a couple of years ago. She was skipping one rink, I was on the other, and pleased to say we brought home the trophy, the inaugural trophy.
Great stuff.
But no, I haven't played with her, no. And of course, obviously, she's out of another district as well to me, so there's not many opportunities.
No.
Good effort.
Cunningham district for Algester?
Yeah, and she used to be in the Downs as well. She was out at Toowoomba.
Yep.
She still lives up that way. Yeah, nice track in here from Matt, just a little bit short.
Oh.
Actually, that's probably better, though. He's opened up the head,
Exactly,
and it gives him the opportunity to pop that out now.
Can use that bowl of Beck's.
Well, actually, you can play on to Tracy's now and just pop that back. Yeah. And Jacob's got 2 behind, so...
Oh, I think Tracy's starting to get in trouble off Robbie.
Tracy's going to get a naughty card if she's not careful.
Should have a yellow and red
Robbie
card
will come
thing.
after her with a big stick. You might have to have a little chat to her when she comes this end, Robbie. Message there from Chris Kelly. Let's go Matthew Norrie. G'day, legends watching from a building site in Normanton in Queensland. G'day, Adam.
A bit of traffic in front now.
Yeah, there is. But they still have that option of rolling Beck's bowl up. Any contact with that bowl, it will spring the jack back because it's sitting right on top. Little wriggle off that. There's another one in the area. Yeah, Matt's trying to get Tracy to go behind. You're going to have a chat to Matthew too. You do forget it's there sometimes. Been there, done that. Not quite there from Trace.
Got a lot of sesame seeds left on the plate there, Robbie.
You can take them back to the kitchen and ask them if they'd like them back. They're untouched. There's a bit more weight. Oh.
Jeez.
Well, that's probably not a bad bowl because Beck's actually moved hers out of the way, so it does give Jacob the opportunity now to play onto that bowl because he's got 2 at the back. He's the only one with back bowls. So I don't think you'll leave it there. Tracy needs to get something in the back with her last bowl. Might be a little bit too quick. Oh no, it stayed on.
Stop.
Just, no. Oh,
yes.
Just on. It must be hanging on by its
fell
fingernails.
over, yeah. It is stayed on.
Yeah, Jacob's indicating he wants to play through, so I think that's a good call. And Tracy's bowl wasn't a toucher either.
No.
So,
yes, this will be positive.
yes, I don't think he'll be short.
Nope.
Nice controlled weight.
Yeah, good smooth action. Hold it,
Oh,
hold.
It's going to get on to Beck here. Good slice. Oh,
Whee!
just through.
Knocked one of his back
it's not
ones out.
so he's only got. So they don't have the best back. Tracy's is still sitting on the edge, but they do have one back there. But look, I suppose you got to look at it this way. They're only one down, so it's, you know, he doesn't want to make it worse.
No.
Sometimes it's better to go the one down.
Yep, I'm a great advocate of that.
Yep, it's better to go down one than a handful.
The great Chucky Fogler taught me that down at Paradise Point.
Yep. Well, you play the percentage shots. That's smart play. You know, you look at what can go wrong if you don't play it right.
Yep.
And you've got to be prepared to take that if it does go ugly, because it does.
It does.
We've all been there.
Yep.
Unless you play that perfect bowl.
Yeah. And I've often been the victim of self-inflicted pain.
Yeah, been there, done that too.
Yeah.
Bought the T-shirt, lived the dream. Play a great bowl, get a lousy result.
He's lining up for some speed here.
Yeah. That's probably the pace he needed in the first one. This is very good. Oh, he's going to get back. It's okay. So still one. That's okay. It's not a bad result.
Got one to go too here.
Matt's got a chance now. He can capitalise and add.
Yeah, he can afford to roll on to Tracy's bowl.
He can, yeah. Even if he goes underneath and sits that bowl of Rebecca's,
Yes,
and that's exactly what he's going to do. Or is he through the hole? Got it.
Very good.
That's possibly brought in 2, maybe 3.
Could be 3. It's a great bowl, Matt Norrie.
Girls are having a look there.
3.
3 it was.
Great bowl.
Yep.
We got that one
Good
on
result.
replay, Robbie? No.
Yeah, no, you just popped.
G'day, Paul, watching from Portland, Victoria. Yeah. Be getting pretty windy down there, I reckon.
Yeah, it would be. G'day, Jack. Amanda Haybecker. There's a fellow Queensland teammate.
Yeah.
How you going, Jack? She says, watching while attempting to work. Wink, wink. Fabulous bowls being played. I'd have to agree there, Jack. Yeah, Tracy's really struggled with her first bowl each time. But she's corrected well with the second bowl.
Yes.
Whereas Beck's been very solid with the first bowl. Anne Seymour, no sound. Well,
We haven't had any other complaints.
No, we haven't had any issues. Just check your end, Anne. Adzi, what are you on? Chucky, I'm going to drive Volga is... What's that?
Chucky Vogler, he's really short.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I was saying. Look,
No, she's
Connie's
her first
all over
bowl.
first bowl, whereas Trace struggles with the first, but she'll correct. Here she comes with the second. She gives the second one a chance. Okay, commentator's curse on that one. But Beck's been solid on her first one every time.
If Joey's still watching down there at Belrose, he'll be a proud Malta manager.
Yeah. As I said, bringing home the world singles title for under 25 just recently. Very, very valuable little player, the old Rebecca Rixon.
It'd be handy to have as a lead in the Aussie Open, I reckon.
Oh, that's what I said. I should nearly pay her, shouldn't I? No, she reached out and said to me, when I'm looking for a team, I said, you're up. So I actually did play with her and Connie and her mum, Rose. Back in 2016, I think it was in the AO, the 4 of us, and we took a big scalp to take our section. We beat Natasha Van Eldick and Genevieve Delves and the Nerona girls. So that was a good win back in the day.
Yeah, it's the beauty about our sport.
Oh, it is.
On your day, you can beat
anyone.
The elite.
Look, a lot of people. Oh, great bowl there from Jacob. And look, a lot of people do comment. They sort of they get a bit nervous and a bit, I'm playing so-and-so. And it's like...
It's great fun.
It is, but you got to say, hang on, they got the same number of bowls. The 2 users and the best. Never be intimidated. Great hit there from...
good play by Matt.
They killed it.
Killed it.
Rack them up. Let's go again.
Yeah.
Gives the girls another chance.
Certainly did.
Strolling through. David Wells, all good here. I wonder if it's the same David Wells from Warrnambool in Victoria. David, if it's you, say g'day. What was that, Robbie?
Just a reminder, folks, of our wonderful sponsors of this event. Sunshine Coast Council and the bowler at Coolum Beach, and our sponsor for the mixed pairs and the triples at these state championships, Nick Fisher. Buy, sell and rent. Into the last hour now,
I was
Wendy.
just going to say, it's just clocked 59, so we've got an hour to go. So the game out here is on 10 ends, which is good compared to some of the other rinks. They're still showing 7 and 8, so they need to get a wriggle on or update their scoreboards, one or the other.
Jacob calling for the umpire here. Here they come.
Here they come.
I reckon that's well and truly okay.
Well, it's definitely more than 5 pegs, which is what I use as an indicator. And I think it's probably nearly 7. Yeah, a bit over 6 actually. And look, without our wonderful volunteers, our umpires, and our markers, actually we don't have markers in this one, but our umpires, all the officials here that have been working here at Coolum, and all the other venues, we can't do it without them, so a big shout out to them. Yeah, well in. Gosh, it's nearly 2 metres in.
Yeah, I was going to think that was a very long cricket pitch. Here's Joey. Yep, looking forward to the Com Games back over there in the UK with both the Rixon girls.
Yeah. They pulled a bronze at the Com Games in 2018 at Broadbeach, so I'm sure they'll be in the hunt again. Troy, some tactics there just to hold the game up from Jacob. No, look, well, it could have been, but sometimes that is a good way to reset if you're, I've seen players do that too. It's just that mental break sometimes.
I've certainly played a lot of competitive golf, and you see it a little in match play. Yeah,
sometimes you do. I must admit, I've played against people who I won't name that have, once they got their nose in front in a time game, can tend to bring out those things, which is not great sportsmanship. No. But
not cricket.
No, it's just not cricket, isn't that right? But so Tracy's got a nice bowl there, but it's a little bit out in the open. There's plenty of opportunities there for both the boys now. Hi guys from Red Hill Club in Brisbane. I'm here in Cotton Tree on holidays and playing for locals. Good to see my bowls. Roller. Yes, he played very well during the district sides, and he's a very solid over 60s Queensland state player as well.
Yep.
Lovely and a nice bloke off the green.
Lovely fellow, Greg.
He is. So Matt's just putting some cover in there. Jacob will be looking to either arrive on Tracy's bowl there or dead draw the jack.
He's got 3 chances here.
He does. Just got to get under that front one. Tell you what, he's in the area. Very good bowl here. Sit off it. Perfect. That's textbook and a toucher.
That was absolutely textbook. You're right there, Wendy.
Yep. G'day, Sharon.
Great effort.
I was lucky enough to be her skip in the Commonwealth Games. She bowled brilliantly. Pleasure to win the bronze for the Rixon ladies. Yeah, they're a lovely family. Sharon, I can attest to that. And I've known Beck and Connie since they were 10 and 12, and very good representatives of the sport, both of them.
And obviously very proud of their Maltese heritage.
Absolutely.
Represent that wonderful nation.
Yeah. They got the best of both worlds.
They have.
We've got a breeding ground for champions here in Australia, wouldn't you say?
Yep, definitely have.
Yep.
I was just saying this morning to Brett Clifford this morning, and just how we've got a lot of the UK players coming out and stay.
Well, look, just rattling off who was down at the Vic Open. Young Selena Goddard pulled 3 very good titles down there from New Zealand.
Yes.
Plays out of Cabramatta. You've got Caitlin Inch, you've got Kelly McInerney, you've got Emma Boyd, Canadians. So
yes,
they don't all flock here
no,
just for the nice weather.
no.
Or do they? Bit of both, and there's quite a few of the Irish guys here.
Yes, yeah, we had a couple of the
Yeah.
Irishmen play for
Yeah.
Paradise Point a few years ago.
Well, there's Scotty, yeah, Ryan, yeah, Ryan.
They came out and
And never went home, this is true.
we tried for the sport.
And then Kevin Anderson, another one, and he's engaged to one of the Millerick girls, so
Yep. Cass.
Cass, yeah.
They wouldn't take them back.
So would you favour Jacob's Bowl? Jack
I like Jacob's Bowl. I think because I can see around my monitor here, there is a bit of a gap there in front. But any touch of that front bowl. Ooh, Tracy's got some weight here if it holds. Just under. Good effort though. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good call there from Jacob.
Yes.
Now, I don't know what's going on over on the other Nelson Baker's rink over there, but that score hasn't changed. They're still on 7 ends. So no change, but that short bowl of Beck's might give it a bit of a harder... And they're having a good look there. It's harder now. It's probably changed their shot.
Can probably still come down on the forehand onto Jacob's Bowl.
Well, that's the option to sit it through because it is jack high. But if you get on the outside of that bowl, it will potentially go with it. Weight will be everything on this one.
Yes.
Here it comes. It's in the area. Oh, just a bit tight. Just held.
Yeah, he's just indicating
Matt's throwing his hand with the wind.
Did get a bit of a gust there.
It did. And that's sadly when you're on the mat and you've got to try and factor that in and you hope you get it right. Jacob's looking for a positional bowl, I think, here. Yeah, interesting. So Matt's got another attempt.
Do you know what bowls the Tracy's using there?
Yeah,
Wendy?
she used to have edges. I believe she's got Drake's Prides now.
Okay.
Her edges that she used to bowl with were some of the tightest bowls I think I've ever seen. And being a lefty, they made them even tighter. But yeah, I think she's gone to Drake's Prides.
Okay.
She's only just changed over actually. At the end of
they
last
look a
year.
little bit wider than edges, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, they are. They're a nice draw bowl.
Okay, has he got the weight?
It's in the area again. This is closer. Oh. Yep.
Moves it out.
There we go.
Yeah,
Got the result.
One shot to Tracy's blue and white.
Yep. But Jacob's got last bowl here.
Another thing that Jacob does have is 3 seconds.
He does.
But where that
Need
is
to get the outside of that bowl.
Yeah. Adrenaline bowls.
Adrenaline. Yeah, they're Drakes, aren't they? Yeah.
He is having a go at this bowl, Wendy.
He's in the area too, just quietly. Oh, look at this.
Oh!
Piece of paper in that.
Great effort, Jacob.
Yeah. Very. Sorry, Matt?
You think he would have tried?
Yeah, he could have got a bit closer. No, he played that positive too, which was good because, as you said, he did have, again, that's a percentage shot. You're looking to potentially make a 3 to get back what you just lost last end. So that was a good bowl. 9-7 is still very tight. The Algester crew are up by 2.
Good afternoon, Warren. Watching in Collie, WA.
WA. And nice sunshine. G'day, Ashley, out at lovely Toogoolawah.
Toogoolawah.
Good 16-second greens out there today. That sounds all right. Nice sunshine and no wind. Perfect conditions for a good game of bowls, Ashley.
Tagulua. Lovely part of the world.
It is.
Out on
Tracy's a bit loose again with that first bowl. But she seems to correct well with the second,
Yeah.
whereas Beck nails the first one and puts in a good positional bowl.
Yes. Tagulua between Kilcoy and
Quick,
Crow's
yep.
Nest from memory.
Yeah, nice part of the world, yep. And a toucher there from Beck.
Would that be near Esk as well?
It's out that way.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but I know it's out that way. If that jack hadn't have moved, Tracy was probably all
Right
over
on
that there. I didn't see anyone mark that toucher of Beck's, did you?
No.
Interesting. Good track, but I think it's just going to pull up. Oh, marking it now.
There you go. Got the job
I
done.
thought we had to do it before the next bowl come to rest, but hey, maybe the rules have changed since I was playing last week. Now, see, technically, if that bowl had gone out of play, they couldn't, or into the ditch, they couldn't retrieve it. It's not marked. Yeah. So for those young people watching at home, make sure you mark your touches as they happen, not 2 bowls later.
Good point, Wendy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're back to the shorter end again. So, very good bowl here. Oh,
Little heavy.
that seemed to pick up a bit of pace, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Just to scoot around there.
Well, they've got a bit of spinnaker up there. It is.
Yeah, the wind
wind's
is
picking
whipping
up.
up that end too, and it sort of gusts straight up that street. Let's see what Matt's got. Same thing, that wind is really causing a bit of havoc on that side.
This is sailing
This is
in
turning
now.
in nicely.
Not the
Very
spinnaker
good
up.
bowl. Lovely bowl.
Yeah,
That'll make
holding
it 3.
three.
Yep.
Jacob,
Yeah.
a little better here.
Just needs to turn hard now. Weight was good, just that fraction wide. That's a fair point, Troy. Always forgets to mark
Oh.
touches because he doesn't get any himself.
That's probably true, Troy.
Is that true? I don't believe it.
Troy, haven't you got work to do at BA?
He's multitasking, I'd say, wouldn't you, Troy? He's probably working there with the game in the background. Okay, so it looks like they've finally updated the scoreboard over there on
The Baker
Baker Nelson. It's 11-9
after 11.
after 11 ends. Baker's standing in front of her. I can't see which side's which. And D. McWhinney, Max Adams is 12-9 to D. McWhinney. And Pam Rowe and Alan Howard are up on their rink 7-5 after 10. Get Robbie to do. Oh, he's not here. I was going to say do a update down the bottom one. I just can't read the initials down those ones. Anywho.
Okay, holding perhaps 2, at least 1. Rebecca,
Definitely one.
Tracy and Matt.
Yeah. I think it's a good measure between Jacob's Jack High one and that one of Matt's in front.
This is on just wanting it to
holding.
slow a bit.
Jacob's hands fanned out like that. Oh, this is a very good bowl.
Brilliant.
Brilliant bowl there from Beck.
Would have loved it to fall over.
Yeah. And then it's a hard one to get out when it's flat. It's good to see so many backed up from district sides to
Yes.
play. I mean, they were 4 big days at district sides and back up for another 2 or 3 days in the mixed pairs.
Absolutely.
Some people's feet and knees will probably be a bit sore, but great to see. Oh, great effort there from Matt. Another bowl in the area.
Yeah. Jacob needs to give that one a friend of
He does.
Rebecca.
As you said, even if he arrives on Beck to sit it flat behind,
Yeah.
that would be a very, very good bowl. This one has a little bit more promise. Oh, geez, that turned quick. Look at that.
Isn't it? Got a bit of a gust there.
Yep.
And not here.
Yeah. Oop. Someone's phone's ringing. No, it's not you or me. Must be Robbie. Merrill, Dean Drummond and Annie McGill. Now, they're on the rink, unfortunately, but we can't see
This
the
bowl.
initials.
Great bowl.
Well done,
Matt Norrie. 2 down now for Jacob on the mat.
On their rink, Merrill, somebody scores 14-4 after 10 ends, but we can't read the initials. So when Robbie comes back, I'll get him to zoom in and then I'll give you an update.
Okay, that's a massive bowl there from Matt Norrie.
Made a number.
One.
Taken out one. That's the problem with bowls, that they're good positional bowls, but if they're up, they're on the run, the running surface, they're easy to pop out.
Move out quickly.
Robbie, can you do me a favour and look over there on rink 10, I think it is? There's a score over there, 14-5. It's Dean Drummond and Annie McGill. There's someone just wanting to see what the score is. I can't read the initials.
Annika's 5 and Steve's 14.
Okay, so Merrill, update for you. They're down, Annie and Dean are down 14-5 after 11 ends.
I think that might be the different.
No, I think that's their rink.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, because the other one's Chloe and Wade's
Yep.
rink. Oh. Did you see? No?
How many?
Two.
Troy doing some work on the BPL Cup. Good. Yeah, it's well said, Troy. Yep. Get clubs. Make sure you try and get your BPL events running. I know we've got one running at our club in another 6 weeks or so. A good chance for just normal club members to be involved in the BPL. The next one will be held in, I think it's November, in the Brisbane Gold Coast area. Okay, opportunity now for Rebecca to really make a mark on this end, sticking to her backhand. Needs to get around the blue and white. She's done.
Yeah, just around the... Sorry, Brett was just asking me to get some photos this afternoon of the finals for this afternoon.
Okay, still open draw here. Jacob on a good line. Doesn't want to
That
come
wind's
back into that
just holding
wind.
it out, isn't it?
Yep. We've just got a bit of cloud cover now, so the
Yeah.
green might have slowed a
Slow
tad.
down a little bit, yeah. As long as the wet stuff stays away, everyone will be happy. Sorry? You can. Yeah. It's pretty dark out to the ocean side from where we're sitting.
The Dunedin professor is
Oh,
using all his meteorological experience here and is predicting some sort of shower this afternoon.
well, it is predicted, but they said it was going to be after we'd finished playing this afternoon. So it's cooled right down too.
Here's a better bowl from Jacob. Onto his own.
Up and over. No, just short again. Hang on.
Okay, holding a couple here. Foster Norrie's team sitting in a nice position, 11-7 up on the leaderboard.
Do you want the good news or the good news?
The good news.
The good news is it shouldn't rain till after 5 p.m. However, tomorrow, I don't know how to tell you, but 95% chance of rain basically from 6 a.m. onwards, all day.
That's great. Perfect. Just in time for setup of the cameras.
Yeah. And it's all day tomorrow. 95 tomorrow and 90% on Thursday.
Oh, wonderful.
Yay. So anyone playing in the triples on Thursday, bring your wet weather gear and a spare pair of socks and shoes.
Yes.
Okay, oh, there you go. You got the weather up. Yeah, no, it's supposed to be okay today, not until after we finish play.
Look at this, Rebecca.
Oh, this is good. Oh, just
trying to get back to it.
Oh, great effort.
There was just a boarding house scrape of butter between the kiddie and the bowl there.
I like that, a scrape of butter. There's an anxious dad, Dave Rixon, over to the side here, watching on.
Oh, geez, you got a good result out of that, Tracy. Yeah, 2 shots. Jacob asking Rebecca to play through. She's got 2 best backs.
Backs, a little trail here would be
Big
very
bowl
handy.
here.
Yep. Oh, might be a little
hang
short.
on. Doesn't want to knock that other blue in.
No, she doesn't. Oh, no. Oh, she did, unfortunately.
Okay.
Josh Beattie. Who's on the next live stream? Robbie? Oh, we don't know as yet, mate. So it'll depends on who gets through. Yeah. Yeah, it's not sectional play today, Josh. It's knockout. So...
Depends if they move them all up to this top green, then we will probably have Nelson and Baker versus one of these because they'll have to swap over. But anyway, I'm trying to read the future.
We'll worry about that when it happens.
Yeah, we've got one professor here trying to assess the weather. That's enough.
So we don't need 2 experts, is that what you're saying? Oh, that's a good time.
Gee, that was a great effort.
Actually, it's a very good home where it's finished.
It is.
It really takes that.
Bit of pressure on Jacob now.
It does. It's got a good track.
Close.
Will it hold? Even onto Beck's bowl will be a good result. That'll do. That'll do.
Wow.
Made a nice
3
2
shots.
Oh, 2 and a good look, I'd
2
say.
and a look?
That one of Matt's behind is, that's a great result. Was there to play for and he played it well.
Under pressure too. It was a very big bowl.
Yeah. Right, okay. Well, Dean's up at the moment and the other one's 9-11, but I can't see the letters. Can you see the initials, Robbie? Is he? So Bakes is up. No, he's down, is he?
It will be. Looks like we'll have a pelican in there anyway, Josh. Look at this as a reply from Matt. Is he here though?
Oh, just pulled up short. So Jacob's got the opportunity here now to draw another.
Coming down to have a good look.
Always pays to have a good look. Yeah, so they're still needing him to play out and come under. He could potentially sit that for 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's 3? It's a good look between that back one of Matt's and the wing bowl of... What is it, Beck? 3? 3 or 2 and a look? It is 3. There you go.
Yep.
Good old eagle eyes there.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with your eyes.
I'm not good at much, but I'm good at that.
Well, Jacob's got an opportunity here to capitalise and make it a number. So He did a great conversion, so now he's got a chance to add.
Tell you what, he's
Beck
not far
likes
away.
it. How's his pace? Very close. Oh, his weight was good. Didn't quite come in.
If it falls over, just out, I
definitely
reckon.
the 3. Yep.
3
That's a pickup of
shots.
3 there, so
Just
it's 11-10, just what they needed.
Exactly right, Wendy. Now we've got
Back
a
in the
cracking
hunt. We've got a cracking
4 ends
game.
to go.
Yep. Still anyone's game.
Don't leave your TV sets, folks. It's
You're
getting
gonna miss
exciting.
You're going to miss a good ending.
Big bowl there from Jacob.
Oh, it was a great conversion,
And
actually.
Rebecca's back bowls right in play. 3 of her bowls counted.
That's right. Well, she ran through and just missed, but where her bowl finished was a good home. Now we're going T to T again, so this is going to shake it up. Tracy's been favouring the shorter ends, and Beck and Jacob have gone for the longer ends. So the Dean McWhinney and Max Evans game has really turned around. It's 12-11 over there after 13 ends. Now,
Great starter there, Rebecca.
there it is again. Beck's on it.
Yep.
First bowl.
She's very good with her
Very
first bowl.
solid with that. Very. There's a lot of conviction in that first bowl.
Yep.
And she's consistent with it. Her second bowl seems to be more positional, which is, here she comes again. She's played that hand really well. Oh, just short. Track was good. And Tracy's usually been pretty solid on her second bowl. Here she comes. That's not a bad bowl. Very good line.
And who are you playing with in the triples on Thursday, Wendy?
Same girls that I played with 2 years ago and we won it, which is Lauren Schultz and Gail Crompton.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I back it up with those 2 girls and young Olivia Rothwell, one of our under-25 girls that I played with that team for the last probably 4 years. We won it 3 years ago. We won the fours.
Great work.
With that team. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, good
they're a
stuff.
great bunch of girls. So Olivia's one of our up-and-coming state players. She's still an under-25 state player. Lovely girl.
Look at this.
Look at that.
Jacob.
Brilliant, Jacob.
Brilliant.
What a shot. Yeah, and then Emma Spicer and I are going to try and make third time a charm and see if we can win the gold in the pairs. We've been runner-up the last 2 years. Silverado, they're calling
Oh, really?
us. Yep.
Silverado.
2 years in a row.
Oh,
So third time's a charm, we hope, Ed.
sounds of it. I'll be commentating on my own.
Oh, will you? Well, I hope so. Yeah, so Em's one of my teammates too in the Queensland squad, so we're in the same rink actually. So
Excellent.
It's great. Lovely girl, great teammate, happy, positive. It's always fun. Win, lose or draw, it's always great. Look at this, another cracking bowl here from Jake. Oh, it just falls short.
I reckon it's worth a crack at trying to move these
Well,
now.
I'd bump it out with my first. Yeah, Matt's indicating with a bit of weight. And they got 2 of Tracy's bowls there behind, so.
Well, it's not crazy weight.
No,
I
it's
don't like
very
the line
controlled.
though.
No. See, with that sort of weight, you've got to really
It's nearly a
take
drive
that
and
line.
draw.
It is, yeah. You got to factor in that little bit of wind as well. They swing a bit quicker. You can definitely feel it's cooled down. It's quite pleasant now.
Yeah.
The glare's definitely gone. I can see all the screens a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, it's we've got fair bit of cloud cover now, probably 85% cloud cover according to the professor.
Well, that's how it's going to stay. According to the Bureau, don't say me, but the Bureau said that till about 5 o'clock and then we'll get some of the wet stuff.
Just in time for Robbie and I to roll up the tables.
You mean you're allowed to roll them up?
Under his supervision.
Under supervision. Do we have to put an L tag on him, Robbie? Learner under instruction. It's a good bowl here. Oh, what a shot,
He's going to finish
Beck.
in a great spot.
Brilliant.
Wow.
That is a great bowl. Beck had a little smile as she turned with that one. She was happy with that one. Well, it was a bit of a loose one there from Trace.
Yes, they can't afford to let this end get away.
No.
They've just dropped a 3.
And they're holding 2 here, their opposition. So
round the back. Good captaincy by Jacob.
Yep. Break up those 2 of Tracy's.
Just encouraging it to go a bit more.
Yeah. But look, if you have a look at that, there's a good chance it will ping out to that side.
Yeah.
If they hit that, because Jacob's bowl was more than likely going to slice that across, so it mightn't be a bad home. Here we go, let's see.
That's a very good bowl.
Good weight there from Tracy too.
That's exactly what they needed, one in the head.
Still 2, holding 2, maybe 3.
But it gives Matt a chance now.
It does, it gives him options.
Yeah.
And the fact that Tracy's first 2 are behind is useful. You've got less than a half an hour on the clock, so I want to step up the pace here and someone needs to break away, put their stamp on it.
Yeah, Jacob's got some thinking to do. Does he go back? Because Rebecca didn't quite get where he wanted it.
And that bowl really probably won't come into play now, unless it ricochets off one of those. Lovely Lady Di Cunnington. Raining here, but we'll keep it here until you finish. Great to see you, Di. Sending lots of love. An old club mate of mine from Tweed Heads. Played with Di many years. And I think she was in our team when we were... My last year on the Gold Coast, we won the District 4. She'd have to be one of the oldest stateswomen playing bowls that won a district event. Is that right, Di? I think you were, weren't we? It was Karen Figura, Gail Crompton, Di and myself. Good old days.
The good old days. Now it's advantaged Rixon Nelson here because Jacobs managed to get the one behind.
That one back, yeah.
And Matt didn't bowl a great
Didn't quite
one
go where he wanted.
first.
So he has the opportunity here to sit. He's going behind on the other side, is he? Or is he trying to draw? Just fell a little bit short.
Big bowl here. Doesn't want to take that out.
Oh, it's a bit wide, I think. He might take Tracy out. He doesn't want to do that.
Get the kitty.
Oh.
He's killed the end.
Killed the end.
Great bowl.
Good result.
Great bowl, Matt Norrie, under pressure. So
they rack it up and go again.
Yep. 4 to go.
Stay the same.
Yeah.
Score stays the same.
We'll probably get 18 in. They only need the finish 3 in that time.
Yeah, I think they will in 25 minutes. I think that's fair. What is it, 8 minutes an end, roughly, depending on how fast they walk.
Or how many they kill.
Oh, that's true. So did you say Bakes was up over on that other one? Or is it Kane? Kane's up 17-11, is that right? Oh, another lovely start there from... Oh, geez, that just skittled through. I thought it was going to pull up. Yeah, I did confirm they were the good old days. Yes, they were. Miss all my crew from Tweed. It was only that COVID brought me across the border. That was the most ridiculous time, wasn't it? Shutting borders.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyway.
Well, that one didn't move much.
No, it didn't. It sort of held a lot. Weight was good, though. Beck seems to be playing that wide hand very well. So yeah, good weight. That's the only positive she can take away from that one.
Yeah, not her best. She's bowled very well.
No, she has. It's a bit unlike her, that one. But Tracy's narrowed this one up. This is a better track. Might just scoot under if it doesn't hold. There it goes.
It's still holding.
Yeah.
It's running like an all-mark edge.
Well, that's what I said. Being a lefty too, she plays under her body. So
yeah.
That's why when she played with edges, they were so tight.
I imagine. So you feel as if the momentum is with Rebecca and Jacob, and then you look at the scoreboard and they're still behind.
Correct. They've both played more consistent bowls, but when Matt's played some good conversions, that's where they've picked up the numbers. Good bowl here from Jacob. Just going to slide through. Oh, kissed it on the way. Finished in a good home, though. Matt's in the area as well. Just hasn't got enough weight, I don't think. No. Is that Tracy over?
This is close.
Oh, just one in, one out.
Yeah.
Good second and a good back bowl.
This looks tight.
Matt nearly got blown off the mat there. Did you see that?
Yeah. He's looking at...
Yeah, that's what you could see. It upset his delivery as he stepped off. His weight was good.
Yeah. Weight was spot on.
Yeah.
What's happening with the wind is it's just not consistent. It's
no, it's a big gust
gusty.
And then it drops off and then it comes back again. See, we can feel it here too as it's just keeping through.
Yeah, the professor's feeling the moisture in the air too.
The Bureau of Meteorology down the end there.
Yeah.
It's another one in the area there from Rebecca.
Yeah. It's going to finish amongst them.
That's a very good home there from Tracy.
Yeah, it is.
So the call from Jacob to Rebecca was trail the jack. Very close here. Matt, get out of the way. Oh, that's a very good effort.
Okay, it's up to the boys.
Yeah.
Jacob, 2 down.
Matt? He's forgotten the cameras there. Jacob's looking to trail here. It's just going to be tight too.
Yes.
That wind is really making them all second guess their line, isn't it?
Had a lot of trouble, haven't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's blowing across from that corner too. Yeah.
Okay, opportunity here for Tracy and Matt.
They're holding 2. Not quite enough. Yeah, he just said it's too hard. for that trail. I think he's going to play big weight.
Yeah, it's a drive and draw rink at the moment.
Yep. Very close here. Oh. He took their own ball out. That's going to hurt.
Oh no, Beck's
here.
Beck's got one back here at 7 o'clock.
It's only 2.
Okay.
So
big bowl here. Playing the backhand. He doesn't want to...
This is an important end, so a number here.
Doesn't want to touch this jack.
No. Mayday, all right.
Does not want to touch this jack. Crikey.
That was lucky.
Oh. Effective.
Might have.
1, 2,
definitely 2,
3, 4. I reckon it's nearly 5.
I don't know. It's definitely a good measure on this one.
While they're doing this measure, Wendy, I'll just go for a stroll down that bottom green and get some updates.
Get some round the grounds?
We get into the
that would be great. I think that was a 5. Don't quote me. Yes, no, 4. Was it? No, it was a 5. So that's a big pickup for Tracy and Matt. That'll see them jump out to a 6-10 lead after 15 ends. So that was a very good pickup, an important end. At the business end, Christine, they were just going down. Actually, Adam's just gone down to do an update of all the scores. So on the second green. So as soon as we have those, we'll put them over the air. So stand by. So it looks like Kane and Sean Baker's rink is 17-11 still after 14 ends. Dean McWhinney and Max Evans, 13-11 to Dean after 14 ends. And Alan Howard and Pam Rowe are up 10-5 after 12. That's all the action on the top rinks. Great bowl there from Tracy. Very good start. She's gone back to the shorter end. She seems to favour the shorter end, and in the wind, it's probably not a bad option. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. No, they don't. Yeah. Yeah. Tracy's looking to just to cover that bowl at the back there, having the shot. Beck will probably be looking to arrive on it or a little trail back to her own. Very well pointed here from Beck. Very good bowl. Sit it through. Yep, and that'll be enough for shot. So Jacob on the mat now. Looking to get another one in the head. It's very well pointed here. Just going to come under. Oh, that's a good bowl. Very good bowl. That's going to come in on the forehand. He'll be looking for a little trail back to his or Tracy's bowl there. It's very close here. What a great shot. And a toucher. Jacob's playing a little quicker here. He's now got the best back. These boys are not making it easy for us, are they? I know, so Tracy's looking to put in a back bowl. Just to cover that one of Kane's. You can't see it off screen, but unfortunately she went in the ditch. Here we are. Now, Christine. Adam has returned with some score updates, so if you're still standing by, and he's getting his headset on, he'll give you an update of the scores on the lower green.
So on this green, the top green, we've got Alan Howard up 11-8. We've got Dean McWhinney up by 1. And we've got Kane Nelson up by 6 over Sean Baker.
I've done that rink. They want the bottom rink. Sorry, the bottom green. I just did all that. I said I gave Elle that one. I said you'll be back to do that. Sorry, folks, we're confusing you now.
It's very hard doing around the grounds on
it
bowls.
Is.
Okay, down on the bottom green.
Oh, got a result there for Beck.
We've got Chloe Stewart up over Wade Clayton 18-6. We've got the team from Toowoomba up 18-9 against the team from the Sunshine Coast.
I think that's the one. Dean and Annie, that's the one you're after.
Yep. Dean Drummond is up 15-13.
Yep.
Jeremy Henry up 19-12.
There we go.
So some very close ones still. The Dean McWhinney match is very close.
It is. It's anyone's game over there, 13-12. Now, they were a long way up. They were like 11-4 up. And Max Sevens and Kelly Gauntlet have come back with a vengeance. But I look over at that head and that's all Dean and Lauren's bowls there. And Max has got last bowl. Back to Jacob. If he sits that one through, it's worth a number. Good effort. Definitely a couple there now. So what's Matt Norrie going to do here?
Trying to draw onto his own running in.
I think he's trying to get the jack. Oh, that's a bit wide. I don't know whether they'll come back. No. Oh, I think that, oh, Jesus, come back.
That's the
Look
shot.
at that.
So Jake under a bit of pressure.
Jacob said he's looking for Jack in the ditch.
Bear Jack.
I think that's going to turn, isn't it? Yeah.
Just missed.
They really needed a couple there, so they just dropped another 2. That's going to make it a hard comeback, 18-10 after 16 ends. So it's not undoable, but it just makes it harder.
Certainly does. Tracy and Matt have bowled very well. Matt's played a very smart game.
Yeah, he has actually. They've both played well. But as you said, they played. Jacob and Beck played very well in the first half, but yet the score didn't reflect that. So it shows you that Matt's conversions have made the difference.
Yes.
Tracy's going the shorter end again.
I just saw Jeremy Henry bowl a bomb down the bottom.
Did
there.
you?
Yeah. He's enjoying life on the Sunshine Coast.
He is. He's the new bowls manager at Club Kawana.
Yep.
There's a nice little pick up there, and I believe they've got Barry Lester in there as their head coach now.
Yes, Barry's moved up from the Goldie.
Yep. Good start there from Tracy.
Yes, now they've just got to keep getting bowls in their head now. And
they've just got to play smart bowls now.
It's a good position to be in, 18-10 with 2 to go.
It is, yep. Yeah, they don't want to drop a number here, so if they keep it tight.
Yeah, that's normal. Beck's come in with a great first bowl.
Yep. She's been very solid. Full credit to her. That's what you want to see as a lead. Consistency.
Well, that's a great couple of lead bowls when you're 18-10 up.
Yep. Just looking across, a couple of the other rinks are only on 14 ends, so unless they just haven't changed the scoreboard. Beck's having a look here. Ooh, she's going to take hers out. You don't want to get to desperation bowls. You've got to give your bowls a chance, I get it. But, you know, that's taken 2 shots out now.
Yeah, Jacob needs to be a bit wary of the timer too, because I know he just had a glance up at it, because they can't really afford to kill one, because they'll only give them enough time for one.
One end, that's right.
Smart play round the back.
Jacob's looking to kill it. Close, and they've done it.
He's done it.
But as you said, but that gives them a chance to set up Connie. I keep saying Connie. Beck.
Yep.
To get another 2 bowls in there. So
if I was Tracy, I'd be going really, really long.
Well, Tracy hasn't been playing well on the long.
No, but it'll make it the last end.
Yeah, yeah. She's been better over the shorter distance, whereas Beck's been better on the longer end.
Yeah.
So. And look, too, with the wind, sometimes the shorter distance gives you a better chance to get your bowl in the area. So there could be some, thought towards that process as well.
Correct.
But that time has now clicked under 7 minutes.
So, yeah, very interesting 7 minutes and 50 seconds we have in front of us.
Yeah. No, Tracy's kept the mat there. She's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, advantage, Foster and Norrie. They've got control of the mat and the jack. Missed the kill end.
They did.
But we've got... they're going to do well to get us another end in here, Robbie.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes.
Well...
Yeah, this is what I was saying. Tracy's very good on that shorter end. So she's playing to her strengths here, whereas the longer end she wasn't faring as well. Whereas Beck has done well on both. Exhibit A coming in. And there we go. But this is a better start to this end for them. At least they've got a bowl in the head.
Wendy, any chance of bringing in the power play for the state championships?
Oh, you'd have to ask the big boss. I'm only 2IC. Don't ask that question.
It's probably not the event to do it.
Probably not, no. Well, not yet anyway.
No.
Not yet. Oh, very good bowl here.
Yep, 2 rippers.
2 great bowls. Now that's a bit and a toucher. Now see, Jacob's left the head.
You have to get down there quick.
Yeah, Beck's going to mark her own toucher. Oh dear. But I suppose in all fairness, the boys want to get up there and get this end in, so hopefully they get their full.
Beck's having a bit of trouble with the old top of that chalk spray.
Well, mark it quick. Oh, I thought it was going to move. Look, Jacob's already on the mat. He's aware of the time.
He's aware of it.
Yeah. If they can pick up 3 or 4 here, it's not game over just yet. Great bowl. Very well played. A nice 3, but it's keeping them. That's the hard part.
The beauty is that...
Well, the pressure's not on them. That's right. Yeah, that's right. They're holding all the cards, so to speak. Very good bowl here, just short.
Jacob's put his bowl down before the other one stopped.
He's not mucking around. Rushed that one a little bit. Yeah, on the front there, yeah. So I said they're pretty aware of it.
It's a very good innovation of yours, Robbie. The professor has done it again.
He's brilliant. Innovator, thank you.
Innovator.
Innovator.
The innovator.
Yeah. Well, if you haven't got anyone better, Brian said you can have me for this afternoon too if you really want.
That'd be wonderful, Wendy.
Not a problem. G'day, Pete. Good to see the boys rushing to get their ends in. Okay, I'm a sore loser. Lol. Great commentary. Thanks, mate. Actually, Pete, you played very well yesterday, mate. You took the wind out of our sails on that last end.
Yeah, I don't think you guys finished your 18 this morning, Pete. You're a bit unlucky to go down there in a close one.
Read that one. Don't know. Okay, so they're still holding 3 here.
In a catching area.
It's in it, yeah. So still holding 3, no change. Shame Tracy's bowls were sort of ineffective on those last 2. What do you think, Robbie? Is it 2 or I can't really... Yeah, maybe 3? Yeah, definitely 3. Yeah, the one in the front is Matt's and the one at the back of the screen there. Matt's playing a little bit of weight here, very close. Oh, he's got Tracy. Okay, so Jacob needs to capitalise here. A 4 would be good. Get him back in the game for the last end. Oh, he just want to tap that one in. Oopsie. Oh, that's a shame.
That is not good.
But you can play a bit of weight and pop it out. There's still 4 of Beck's white bowls there at the back.
Afternoon,
Arrive on it, crack an Ed.
Lovely staged photo I saw on Facebook of your bowls near the jack. If you're going to stage them, mate, make sure the stickers are around the right way.
Yeah, that was exactly what I said. He's only just got to crack an egg on that Jacob with his last bowl. Tracy, move. You can't see.
Gone around in the catchy area.
Might be a bit wide. Yeah, that's a fair way back.
Okay.
Jacob has the potential here to make a few. If he just arrives on that front bowl, he could make a number. 2 minutes left on the clock. If he plays this quickly and gets the mat down, they've still got a chance.
This is the last bowl of the end.
This end, yeah.
If he can get this back to hold,
maybe a number.
Squeeze it out.
He just needs to arrive on it. Crack that jack.
Tough bowl. Close.
Oh, it's close. It's in the area. Oh, he's going to go wide. Oh, not enough, sadly. They're shaking hands. They realise that's it.
Yep.
Oh, that was a very good
one
game.
more there to Tracy and Matt. That's a very good win.
Yeah. Convincing 19-10 win.
Very entertaining match.
It was a good game.
So Tracy Foster and Matt Norrie march on to the quarters.
Good game. You got to watch your part. You kept going in front of the camera. You can tell.
Okay, folks. The state mixed pairs are proudly brought to you by Nick Fisher, Real Estate, Buy, Sell and Rent, Queensland Government, Sunshine Coast Council and the Bolo at Coolum Beach. Nick Fisher is the sponsor of the mixed pairs and triples of these 2025 Bowls Queensland State Championships, and we'd like to thank Nick and his team very much for their support. We'd like to thank the host club, Coolum Beach Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for these championships, and thanks to the other venues that are being used throughout the Sunshine Coast. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and all the volunteers for their support of this event. We'll be back and Proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACIT Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. My name's Adam Taylor, and thank you, Wendy Wilson, for joining us.
Absolute pleasure. We'll be back a bit later this afternoon.
Yes, we'll be back 2:15 is the advertised start time, and we do not know who we're going to show you yet, but it could well be McWhinney, the way things look at the moment. But we'll see you back here in 15 minutes.
See you soon.